Ba-ba-da-da. Weird badness.
Hello. We're back.
We are weird.
Badness.
Mostly brewing, but we will branch out.
But today, we're not brewing. We're reviewing.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Catchy.
So we got Glenmorangie. Because I'm a great friend, like just the best. I got this for him for his birthday, 28th birthday, just recently, and it's got 4 different scotches, all Glenmorangie from the Highland region, northern Scotland. It had the original 10, the 12 in a sherry cask, 43%. The original is also 43. Then a 12-year in the port cask, 46%. Then a 12-year in a Sauternes. Sauternes, a French wine of some kind, and it is also 46%. Though funny enough, we already tried the other 3. We'll probably do a video where we compare all these back to back. We won't go back and do original because we've already tried these, and you missed that. So that's what you get for not being in my house, I guess, because we didn't film those. But we're just, we're learning the camera. So we'll do a review of this. We'll probably do a video with all 4. Check those out.
We're just actually working on our setup now.
The 10 we tried quite a while ago, but the consensus was that it was good. Then the port was quite good. And then the sherry, I think, it was good. I think the port was better. Until we added water to it. And we forgot to add water to the port. So don't forget to do that.
Put a disclaimer in here. We are novices at this. We're just what we've scoped out on YouTube.
We've watched other YouTubers do it. And we can mimic them slightly.
So this is from the beginner's novice standpoint of this, which I'm sure is very good scotch.
Yeah, from what I know, my limited scotch, this is a quite well-known, beloved scotch. Quite respected too. So there we go. Got 2 glasses. So you want to know there's the 3 main things are the nose, the palate, and the finish. And what I was saying about the sherry is don't think you're not a whiskey person if you add water. Even the best whiskey people in the world will add a drop of water because it changes the flavor. And we did that with the original and the sherry, forgot to with the port. And it really, the original I don't remember a huge difference. With the sherry, it was quite a bit better, which I understand why they make it at a 43% because its flavors are so strong that I think it needs a bit of water. So
when I started drinking bourbon, I thought I tried it with ice and things like that, but then I thought, well, I'll just drink it by itself. And then
I started with Manhattans, then ice, and I'm like, I gotta say, that's the best nose so far. Well, you're jumping, right?
No, I nosed it.
You didn't say anything.
I really sell like a lot of spice in there, and mostly it's like
that smells delicious.
Yeah,
that's the best
really
smelling by far.
And this is 12
very
years
fruity.
old.
It doesn't smell like whiskey at all. I mean, I don't know what Sauternes wine smells like, but it just smells like wine. Like there's no whiskey burn. Maybe I'm just getting used to whiskeys, but that doesn't burn my nostril. And it's again 46. The 10 and the sherry were only 43. All right, it has the best nose. It's good. There is a bit of burn on the tongue, not so much on the nose. It has a very, very wonderful smell. I think anybody would smell this and not think it's whiskey, but the taste, maybe I got a little bit.
I have to.
You're right. It doesn't smell. It smells floral, but it is spicy.
Yeah, it's
in
very
a way
spicy.
that you would not think the wine plus whiskey would be. It must have got a lot more barrel than these, or something. There's definitely they've all had a bit of mostly on the finish, a bit of wood barrel. They're not because this is Scotch. A 10, 12-year-old bourbon would be very woody. This is pretty on the low side as far as Scotch goes. 10, 12 years. Not a long time. Maybe I'm tasting the wood more in this one, or I don't know. The sherry had a decent amount too.
Yeah, this is it's.
I like the smell better than the taste. There's a bit of bitterness there.
Be interesting to add some water.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
I'm just going to say what I found out about water from actually listening to Garrett. A lot of times, just a little bit of water, really. I mean, it kind of blossoms out. And, get the tastes and flavors get a lot better.
The goal isn't to water it down. They've actually done some research on this. There are flavor chemicals that don't fully release until activated, and the water does actually help to do that, which is why most whiskey people, will recommend not putting it on ice, especially if it's pricey. But even nice whiskey, after you've gotten a good flavor of it. Now, more flavor doesn't necessarily be better. There are some whiskeys I think are better without water, but a surprising number are either better or just different, and they're both good. Sometimes it tastes quite different. But normally it mellows out certain flavors and brings up other flavors, is the general idea. Much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how I waited on you? Because you were talking so much now.
I do that. Like the sherry, this one is better with water.
Yeah. It's still got that little burn.
I'll save my comparisons till we do a video comparing all four.
Yeah, but
I don't want to use it up too fast.
That first sip that I had, when it hit the back of my tongue, it just went straight through my sinuses, man. And I've got allergies and stuff, so
it's similar to the sherry that way. It's very nose heavy.
Opened it up.
I know I keep bringing these up, but it's very nose heavy, but different. That one's a lot more raisiny. This one is hard to describe, but it's very winey taste. It's not grape or raisin, that like strong wine flavor, like a strong like middle, not like a deep red, but like a strong like clear wine.
I was just gonna interject here that if you're interested in trying some scotches, a package like this might be a good option for you.
Yeah,
because it doesn't take a lot to see if you're something you're gonna want. I try to, to me, these are not types of alcohol that you're gonna, make drinks with or shotgun.
Yeah, this is
this is something that's gonna be enjoyed.
Maybe making a video.
Making a video,
do that. Show your friends what you think. But it's good selection, and you can try it. You get about 4 drinks out of a bottle, so you could even maybe try it on its own. That's not your thing. If you need ice, good for you. I wouldn't recommend it on real expensive stuff, but if you purchased it and you don't like it on its own,
though.
Yeah. But if you don't like it on its own, throw in some ice. You already purchased it, and maybe you don't want to get that whiskey again.
What you can get these. They're ball bearing looking things, and you can get stones that you can put in the fridge that don't add any moisture to this. I've been thinking about getting some, but that would add, same kind of thing as ice.
It'll change the flavor, but not as much. When the colder things are, the less they hit your tongue. But that might be a good thing. If it's too much for you, and also if you want to buy a $1,000 whiskey, throw some ice in it, good for you.
Yeah, no
I
kidding.
just personally wouldn't do that.
Also, I got these glasses just because I thought they looked cool. I had no idea that they were.
Don't be fooled that we know what we're doing. He had these long before we ever drank.
Yeah, I
whiskey.
didn't. But they're configured for this, I guess. I mean, we've seen expert people like using these, and it's interesting because it does lend itself to savoring stuff.
We didn't quite say anything about the finish. I'd say.
Oh, I like it.
It's a good finish too. It's subtle, but like the nose. I think this one wins on nose for sure. The taste, I might be port.
Port was very good.
But maybe sherry with water might be edging out the port. They're very, very close. Sherry without water, port's better. But I think if we didn't do water with port,
oh man,
we'll probably redo this and do all of them back to back.
You can get, in our experience, you can get some what we consider at least good scotches from what we know about or good whiskey. $30 to $50.
I believe this kit was $38, and that's a good starter. But you can get, Monkey Shoulder's probably as cheap as you're going for good scotch.
And it's pretty good.
And it's only $30. And then you can get a lot of good 10-year-old scotches, which isn't super old for scotch, but quite tasty. A lot of good ones, famous ones that are beloved and win contests for about $50. So just go to Myers, look for anything with an age statement of 10 years if you want something really good. And if If you want something cheaper, especially for cocktails, just go buy monkey shoulder.
Monkey shoulder. If you want to make cocktails,
I
that's
think, try something new. But if you're worried, you don't want to accidentally buy bad scotch, monkey shoulder, and you don't have to feel guilty about using it in cocktails.
Oh,
it's quite good.
And there's what is it? What are those guys called? Whiskey Tribe.
Yeah, check them out.
They're much more advanced than we are, but really enjoyable to watch.
Just send them a bottle. Maybe we'll get a shout out. Weird Badness Crew. They always give names. I think they give a company. A bottle from.
We should do what we talked about. Send some flyover.
Yeah, there's some local. We'll probably do a video about those, but it's getting a little long.
Yeah.
So we should leave.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So we forgot to give it a score, so we're back. Things changed. All right, this is for a video you just watched. So I don't need to say it. There you go. Got a 3.5 out of 5 and a 3.666 out of 5. Pretty good. Worth checking out. The Glenmorangie 12-year Sauternes. I think it has a name too.
We should have written it on here.
Yeah, there you go. And so video you're currently watching. There's the score. Bye.